Hello everyone. Today I'm going to introduce the Friends episode 23. And I have separated this episode into three parts. The first part will be Ross and his son. And the second part will be three people were locked in a closet. And the last part will be Joy and a woman's sons. This episode is not just like the previous episode. There are some touching moments in this episode. So I really hope that you can watch this episode at home. Okay, we will go to the first part. In the first part, Ross, Carol, and Susan will stay in a delivery room. And of course, Ross and Susan will get a lot of fight. The first argument they got will be Carol and Susan stop for a chunky instead of getting into the delivery room as quick as possible. Secondly, they are arguing because of each time how long did Carol have a contraction. What's more, ice chips can also be a reason for them to argue. When Carol says she wants to get some ice chips, Ross and Susan just want to get it as the first place. However, when they just leave the door, Rachel just came in with some ice chips. Furthermore, they are arguing because of the child name. Does anyone want to guess which name will the child get? Please raise your hand and let us know your answer. Okay, JC.
Mark.
Nice. I will tell you this answer later. And last but not least, when Carol got cramped, Ross and Susan just arguing because they want to help her. Finally, Carol cannot stand it anymore and make them to get out of the delivery room. When they are leaving the delivery room, they are walking and arguing. When they are arguing, Phoebe appeared and pushed them and closed the door. When Phoebe closed the door, they found they were locked in the closet. But they just didn't care and keep arguing in the closet. When they are arguing in the closet, Phoebe started to sing a song, and this is the lyrics. You can watch it. After she finished her song, Phoebe stopped them and told her terrible experience she got in her childhood. After they know how terrible Phoebe's childhood was, they calm down and try to get out of the closet. Phoebe wore a coat with Ben's name, and do you remember that I just asked you which name the baby will have? Ben will be the answer. And when they try to send Phoebe to get into the band, when Phoebe gets into the band, a man opened the door, and Ross and Susan just leave Phoebe in the band alone and went to delivery room. And we will go to the last part. When Joy was watching Knicks games on the TV, the woman whose name is Lydia came close to Joy and checked if he's Knicks fan. And of course, Joy is Knicks fans, but Lydia just said, Knicks suck. So, does anyone want to guess which team did Lydia support? Please raise your hand and show us your answer. Okay, Sam, you can guess.
Nets.
No. Who wants to guess? Okay, I I will tell you the answer. She supports Celtics because they support different teams, so they have a long argument. When they are arguing, Lydia got stomachache, and Joy tried to gut the father. However, Lydia said there is no father at all. So Joy tried to send Lydia into the delivery room. When Lydia was giving the birth, Joy helped her a lot. And when Joy left the delivery room, he came back just now to argue the Celtics problem with Lydia. One day, Joy came back to watch Lydia with 2 balloons. However, when he opened the door, he watched the child's father was talking to Lydia. So Joy just closed the door lightly and took 1 balloon away and left the delivery room with upset look. And that's all about my part. Thank you very much.